Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. Now today, this track probably looks quite familiar to a lot of you. This track is called Flow Villa and it is created by KingMX818. And I want to say it's been out for about a year now, and I have done videos on it in the past. We've done it in live streams in the past. It is a paid track. There was a period of time where it was free for like a week or so. And the reason that I'm on it today is I woke up this morning to a text from my good friend Rusper, and he simply said that he ran a 142.8 on the new OEM bikes on this track. Let me know how long it takes me to beat it, essentially. And he says he ran it in 7 laps time. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to try and do exactly that. And I thought it might be worth making a video out of it, getting some more practice on these OEM bikes as well. And not just generic race practice, actually trying to hot lap the things as well, because I haven't done that properly yet. I'm still riding the Fantic. I'll be honest, I'm really enjoying it. I've tried making a few more tweaks to it. I've done a bunch of Supercross stuff related today as well, and I'm trying to get a bit comfortable in that regards. So I'll be interested to see how that translates over to a track like this that is very fast and in a lot of corners fairly flat without like huge ruts to support you. So I don't know how many laps this is going to take. I would like to do it within like 10, ideally more than within 7, just to say that I beat it within the same amount of time. But we'll see how it goes, and fingers crossed we can run a steamer, basically. So I'm going to run 5 litres of fuel for this, so I'm not going like over the top levels of tryhard, but we'll put on the map, the speed, the standings, and I'll even put on the controller overlay as well, so you can see what I'm doing at any given point. Now, my plan for this is for the first like 2 laps, I think I'm just going to treat it more as a sighting lap than anything, since it's been a good few months at least since I played this track last. So I just need to remember where I'm going, what lines work, what lines don't work, etc. Not really trying to set the world on fire, but just seeing if inside or outside is viable in certain situations, and mostly seeing what the grip's like around this track as well. So first and foremost, up and over that double is already harder to hit from the inside than it ever used to be, which is understandable since, you know, the bikes have changed now. I'm going to try and go around the outside here, and also this triple and then double to the inside over here. I think it's quite important to hook that inside, or if you don't hook the inside, then at least the second rut as well, otherwise you are just wasting vital time. That inside used to be quite OP, but it doesn't seem like you can scrub the jump as hard now with the lack of speed. And then this is where things are going to get difficult. Boy, you can see already that is the one thing that is really hard in my opinion on these new bikes with this traction model, is going around, I guess, that does class as a roller, doesn't it? I'll call that a roller as well. Yeah, just going around rollers. You used to be able to send this and quad this as well, but that quad now seems a little bit out of reach, so maybe that's just going to be a triple double. This big old send of a triple here. I'm only just getting over a lot of these jumps, by the way. I wonder if this track just isn't very good on 250s now after this change. Although I have seen people saying that they think 250s are faster than 450s in some circumstances. I'm interested to see how that translates over to SMX and Supercross as well. I think the right side here is quicker, if I remember correctly. Although, I wonder if that's different now because of how quick these bikes are in sand. I'll give the sand side a go next lap and just see how it feels. And then if you want to, you can try and scumbag as many low lines as possible through this whole straight with all these jumps, try and stay nice and low. So here you go, on lap number 1 was a 145.9 with doing a little bit of line testing. So that's about 3 seconds off of what I need. So there's actually quite a lot of time to gain on a track like this, because it's quite a simple track. I'm sure I could probably gain maybe a second in that set of rollers that I slid out on. Then other than that, I'm just going to have to try and scrub everything as hard as I possibly can do. Coming up a little bit short on jumps like that is, again, going to cost you a bunch of time. That's not very good either. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to set a track marker and keep resetting. I want to kind of work my way into it and it be quite a natural thing. So this lap obviously is a write-off. So this is lap 2, and of course I want to do it within 7 attempts, hopefully. So fingers crossed we can get all the way there. Now here, I guess I want to try and like cut down a little bit earlier before I'm hitting the rollers, to try and get all the turning done beforehand. And you can see I gained, what did I gain there? I did gain about a second of time back. And then up here, I don't even think, I usually would rail the outside to then hit that quad that I was talking about. I don't think that's needed anymore. I think you can go kind of middle and then just go triple, double. Gained about another second of time there. Okay, no, I'm quietly confident. I think we can get this done. I have gained about just under 3 seconds back since I had that crash. And then I want to try the sand section after this next corner as well, just to see what we're looking like. I wonder if it's worth... Let me see if I can just rail this outside a bit harder to get the momentum up, because sand at the moment with these tyres seems to be all about momentum. As long as you've got the momentum going into it, you should be a-okay. But then at the same time, I then make this next corner tighter for myself. No, I lost a lot of time there on the exit of that. It's really difficult trying to get the bike turned on that berm right there. Okay, so maybe right-hand side in the split section is the way to go, just with how you set yourself up for the next corner. So here we go. We're going to go into lap number 3. I do want to try and jump to the inside here in this corner again. Don't go over it. Don't go over it. Don't slide out. Thank you. Try and stretch that. Oh, God, please don't have collisions. They don't. Although, again, that's going to be a massive time loss. Okay. Not good at all. Well, somehow I am still up on my best time at the moment, somehow. We'll step over this. This lap might not even count. You saw I went slightly right of the bows as I hit that step up out the corner. And then let me try riding the outside here. So we're basically tired going into the corner. We're going to lose a bit in the corner, but then we should have a bit more momentum after the jump. It looked to be about the same. It looked to be very, very similar actually. So I'm not too worried about what line I end up in there. Get a bit more speed going through these bad boys. Try and come out to the left to open this corner up for myself. Get your momentum going forwards up here as well. I'm 1.4 seconds up on this. Can I go far inside here? This might be pushing it a little bit. No, yeah, I've not got the speed. Not got the speed. So I need to go in the middle there. Otherwise, I haven't quite got the oomph, because the back end's just constantly trying to fight for traction the whole way around. Hit that big old step up, nice and easy. Trying to work out what I want to do over these. Yeah, maybe roll double. Seems to be the good way through there. Hit this step down. Gonna try this inside again. The inside is pretty good. It still holds you quite nicely, and you can carry a decent amount of speed around it still. And then here, where you start out really wide here in this left-hander, you can carry all that momentum around the corner, give you a good slingshot on this straight. You can scrub that jump nice and low afterwards as well. What's jumping the right-hand side looks like? I keep jumping the left. Quite nice actually. Yeah, 1.7 seconds. So that lap didn't count. We know why. I jumped off the right-hand side of the track after this next jump here in this step up. So we're going to try and stay on the track this time. Slightly better line-up for this corner, which is always good. That already 0.7 up after 2 corners. Try and stand up on the pegs around this bad boy. Scrub the triple as much as I can. Scrub the next double. I'm not going to try turning inside for that inside rut, because I would have slid. I did not apex the corner well enough at all. Hit this step out. Then this is kind of the make or break bit for the lap, I believe. I'm going to try and come out to the right, get turned on this bank in here, and then straight line through these rolls as much as I can. The back end kicked out just a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Downshifted at the end of that, because last lap I bogged very, very heavily. We're 2.33 seconds up right now. Gonna aim for this middle rut, up on the pegs. Lovely. Hit this triple. Then I'm going to jump from left to right and stay nice and low. Stretch this bad boy out. I don't think I can get away with scrubbing it anymore with just how it's laid out. I'm 3.8 seconds up right now, which I think would put me in the position to get the lap time that I need. I'm going to rail around this, scrub back down the hill, and try and make this inside rut again. Just taking my time a little bit on the way in. I don't want to ruin it. We're way up on time right now. Yeah, yeet. Yeah, it's 1:42.8 was that time. Just looked down at my text message just to double check. Then we can scrub this bad boy. Scrub this one as well. Scrubbed it a little bit heavy. Kind of got a little bit lucky there. I'd say a little bit. I got very lucky there. Otherwise, I would have been on the floor. And then over this. Hopefully this lap time's going to count. I don't think I've been naughty anywhere. And that is a 1:40.9. So just under 2 seconds improvement from that. Lovely stuff. I'll be honest, boys. I'm feeling pretty damn comfortable on the Fantic. I don't know what it is. Again, today, I said to myself, I don't want to just get too locked in on one bike, because I do still see a lot of people riding different machines. But I was doing 2024 Anaheim 1, and I messed around still with a whole bunch of different bikes. I went on KTM, Yamaha, Honda. Didn't bother with the Cowie again. I feel like it's a little bit slow for Supercross, even though it handles quite well. Didn't try the gas to be fair, and tried the Husky as well. I can't remember if I said Suzuki or not, but I tried the Suzuki again, and they don't do it for me, if that makes sense. Whilst I have some moments here and there where it feels quite nice, over the whole course of the lap, the level of comfortability that I get from the Fantic is just a bit better. and I had been messing around with like numbers and settings, so it could be a setup thing. That I did manage to get into a lobby earlier. A whole bunch of the AJP boys were on. We had like about probably 8-ish of us on in total, and we all hopped into a 2024 Anaheim 1 lobby, and we set it to, I think it was like a 14-minute race, something like that, and a whole bunch of other random people joined the lobby as well, since it was fairly populated. And I'm not kidding when I say this, I have never been in a more intense Supercross race in my entire life. Literally, the top 5 of us were all running exactly the same lap times on different bikes as well. And it purely came down to whoever made the most mistakes. They even managed to get Chicken. He was in there as well. He was riding the Cowie 450. And we had a good, I want to say like 3 or 4 laps maybe of just wheel to wheel, cutting underneath each other in corners. It was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. So I think the racing on these machines throughout 2025, maybe the SMX as well. I see how the SMX tracks ride, first of all. But the 2025 season, I think this is going to be some of the most intense and the most difficult to win races ever. I cannot understate how important starts are going to be this year, because unless you are absolutely on top of your game, I can't see you having a bad start and still managing to come back through the field like we were able to last year. It really is going to be tryhard central. Like, we were so locked in. There was a point where the VC was just so quiet, so we were tryharding so much. The thing is with these bikes is you can go fast on them, you can get good grip on them, you just have to be so perfect, and then that level of precision just requires you to concentrate so much. But it was a really good time, and I really am excited for it after that one race in particular. A little bit nervous, to be fair, because, I mean, kind of with this update releasing, I'm more quietly confident, because I'm always someone that really enjoys having to roll on the throttle, like trying to find grip. You know, I used to really like the rainy tracks when we'd have rain races as well in the game, and I thought maybe it would take some of the people that were really fast on the super grippy bikes a bit longer to get to terms with these bikes. But no, they're all already up to speed as well, so there's no like advantage that I've got at all anymore. It's completely gone. We're back to where we was literally 3-4 days after the bikes have come out. All the fast boys are fast again. So yeah, I did want to throw out there, by the way, I know some of you yesterday were expecting me to do a straight rhythm live stream. It just didn't come to be. We had Linda made some dinner, and for whatever reason the chicken was a bit off. I had like one bit of it, and I was like, you know what, don't eat that. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I don't trust it. Threw it away, and then we ordered food. I think we ordered some Chinese food, and it literally took about 2.5 hours to arrive, which was a massive L game at the moment. So yeah, the usual time frame that I would have of eating food, then going to gym, then live streaming didn't work out that way. So instead I will be live streaming tonight, which is, what's today? Thursday the 17th of October. I'll be live streaming that tonight instead. So if you want to do some straight rhythm races, that is such a tongue twister for me, then by all means stop by. How it works is I'll set the server up for like 16 or so people. The first 16 people to join, I'll put their name into a random bracket generator, and then I'll let that kind of run. It will choose who races against who, and then because this game is hella broken and it doesn't actually have a good straight rhythm race setting, what we do is I tell those 2 people who are racing to go to the gate. The gate won't even be up, you'll just be sat there, and then I'll type in chat 3, 2, 1, go, and that's when you go. And then it's just knockout style, and we go until we have a winner left at the end. Haven't done one of them in quite a while, so it should be some very nice fun to watch overall. So hopefully you can come and stick by for that, and it's nice doing something different. I'm liking the themed days that we're having at the moment. We had just a general race day, we've had an enduro day as well, so now we can do a straight rhythm day. I reckon we can do a supercross day as well, and an elimination race day. It will all be good fun. Oh, go on, survive, thank you. There we go. Well, so I've done it on lap 4. I did have 7 attempts. Didn't get any quicker. Lap 4 was the one, about 140.9. I'm sure there's a bunch of you that can probably beat that quite easily. I reckon we'll see people down in like the 138s, maybe 137s on an insane lap. But if you want to try and beat yourself, then by all means, give it a go. I like kind of setting these challenges for people. And again, thank you, Charlie, for giving me a video concept for the day. It was nice to wake up to a text message like that and have something to do. If you enjoyed this video, then by all means, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's very much appreciated. And if you have any other tracks and you have any lap times in mind, on these new bikes, that is, don't give me old lap times, then let me know in the comments if there's a lap time that you're particularly proud of. I'll certainly give it a go, and have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.
Lynn's in the zone, never backing down. Riding MX bikes, he's the talk of the town. 2022 champ with a YouTube crown. His game is tight, no signs of slowing down. Late nights, bright lights, he's chasing that fame in the digital arena. Writing his name, she's a 10 out of 10. Supporting his lane, hairline might receive, but his passion's the same.